Parental discretion advised.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to season 2 of What a Story. My guest today, Erin Viz. She runs a show called The Viz Show on 4680Q
Yeah,
in Niagara Falls.
that's
So,
right.
Erin, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Besides running the show, what else do you do?
But yeah, I
Yes.
paint and I'm a mom and I have my show at 4680Q on Saturdays and Tuesdays. So yeah, yeah.
So, you have a story.
Yeah, okay. So, well, this story is from a few years back when I lived in Toronto. Um, I lived in this wonderful area of Toronto called, it's in the East End, it's called the Beaches.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
you need a stroller, a kid, a dog, and you need to jog every day. That was the lifestyle of the beaches. Me, I had an internship at 102.1 The Edge at the time. It was like 2009 around that area. So I worked at Starbucks. I just lived off Mr. Noodles, so I could drink my beer at night and lived in the beaches. I loved it. It was a beautiful area. And so what I basically did was I was trying to get into the music world, right? I got a good internship at the Edge, a really good radio station right across from Massey Hall on Yonge Street. And so I would do that and then I would work at festivals. Okay. So I would go find festivals and volunteer and work. Like I would go, hand out tickets, make sure people have water, whatever. You'd get paid. So this was like in the end of the summer. On this particular day, I was heading out to a festival. Um, Anyways, before I get on the streetcar, I decide to go into this health food store to go to get something to drink because I was parched. I was super thirsty. So I found this like organic pomegranate juice. Okay, like a box, like a big juice box of it. And I thought, oh God, this is healthy. I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna chug this. Okay. And I get on the streetcar, I'm ready to go. And like I'm almost there. And then like I feel a little bit of like my stomach's like, something's going on in my stomach. I'm like, whatever. So like I get off the streetcar and I get to this big festival. It's huge. The whole park is just like, there's two stages. I get there and all of a sudden my stomach is like a washing machine. Like this shit, organic pomegranate juice. It's like drinking prune juice. It's like a laxative, which I didn't know. Okay. So anyways, I full on feel like this ain't sitting right. So I'm looking for people at this festival, whoever's in charge, to, tell them I can't be here today. Like I can't. I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta get back on the streetcar and leave. So I venture backstage and I'm like, I gotta find a toilet. I gotta find something. I felt like I was gonna puke though. Like I felt like I was gonna come up my mouth, not the other end, my mouth. So I go backstage. I'm ready to hurl, and I hurl like backstage. I see trailers everywhere, so I go "Bleh," like I spew all this pomegranate juice out, which is kind of gross. Okay, it did not sit well, and I look up and there's Joel Plaskett, who I was a fan of at the time, this Canadian icon singer. And I look up after puking and he goes, hi. like, I'm like, hi. So I managed to leave, not finding anybody. I was like, fuck this. I'm going. I need to leave. I need to get home in my bed and sit like a Victorian lady who has the flu for a couple days, which I did. I managed to get home. Felt like shit. And so I get home, get to bed. 2 days later, I finally feel better. And so I decide to like get up and I'm like, I'm actually hungry, which I did not feel. Like, when you get food poisoning and you're never
Yeah.
eating again, I'm like, I'm never eating food again. I'm done. I finally get my hunger back. The body is an amazing thing, right? And I look outside and I was across the street from a pizza. So I thought, well, I'm going to go out and venture out into the world and get a slice of pizza and try and eat it. And I don't want to cook. I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to get pizza. I'm going to get out of my apartment, cross the street. It's right there. So I get my coat on and I get outside and I'm walking. And this guy comes up to me and he's looking at me. He stops in front of me and he looks at me and he points at my shoe. And I'm like, I'm thinking like, oh my God, is there money on my shoe? Like, is there
Hmm.
something stuck to my shoe? So I was like, hey, and I look and he picks up my shoe, like my foot, and he licks the bottom of my shoe. I'm kidding. And I was like, what? Like he just did it out of the blue. Like picked up my foot, licked my shoe. I just and I was like, I shouldn't have this is what I get for coming out today.
Hey, all right. So that was a wonderful
It's
story.
yeah.
That was interesting. So if anybody wants to stalk you on the internet, how would they stalk you?
What do you mean?
Like your social medias, like what's your socials?
So if you want to find me on the internet, I have my personal page, which is mostly me and my daughter, and then I have the Viz Show page on Instagram, which is all my interviews. You're on there. You were a
Yeah.
great guest. So you can find me on Facebook under the Viz or under my full name, which I don't always like everyone who adds me as a friend.
Well, on that one. Okay.
Yeah, so like just the Viz Show is fine. And then, maybe you'll see me at some stand-up sometime soon. I'm thinking about checking out some open mics and fighting some fears in the future.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, just no one like my shoe, please. Fuck.
yes.
Just don't.
All right, Viz. Thank you for your story.
You're welcome.
Obviously, see you around the scene.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing it. I
Thanks
will
for
talk
having
to
me.
you later.
Thanks.